Hello, everyone. Welcome back to HerPower Live. We are here with you to share more about the amazing HerPower vision and purpose in the Magic of Croatia retreat coming up September 22nd through the 27th. So it's coming up really soon now. And you may have noticed we have announced that the doors will be closing officially on August 22nd. So we want to get you prepared, get you excited, and share more with you about what we're going to be doing on that retreat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Agnes and Lily Boo. Karen is not with us today, but hopefully we'll see her again next week. And do either one of you want to say anything before we take a dive into our itinerary and look at all the exciting and amazing and fun activities that we have planned?
Well, I'll say welcome, welcome. Welcome to Her Power. And we're so excited that you're here and you want to find out more about what can be a possibility in your life for going away, creating some space for yourself and some time to really discover who you are and what you want to have in your life. So, yeah, I'll turn it over to Agnes to say good morning.
Yeah, no, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for me, almost. But no, the only thing I want to do right now is to dive into the water in your background, Kelly.
Yes, I have.
Because that is so
amazing
typical. It is amazing.
Yes.
Definitely. So there is much more to our retreat than that only. That is definitely very, very tempting.
Yeah. Yes, that's the wonderful thing about retreats is it's a mix. It's a container, a beautiful space, a supportive environment and community to grow in, and also it's in a magical and amazing place. And so that is exactly what you get with Croatia and with this amazing itinerary. So let's share the screen and we can take a look at exactly what we will be doing. There we go. And are you guys able to see the screen now?
Yeah, it's there.
Perfect.
Can I have a cocktail, please?
Yes. No, that's a great point. That's right where we're going to start. So this is actually the pre-retreat date that we're looking at right now. So we officially start on Sunday, September 22nd, but most of you will be arriving on Saturday so that you can be there and ready to roll on Sunday morning when we start into all of the activities, and you don't want to miss anything. So you definitely want to be there on Saturday, and you'll be checking into the resort that day, and we will do our poolside happy hour meet and greet. So those cocktails will be waiting, all of your favorites. And it's just going to be a wonderful time to get to know each other in person. We actually will have some virtual retreat experiences for everybody who's participating several weeks before the actual event in Croatia. We'll be getting together online and spending some time together each week. So you will already know everybody when you get there and you'll feel very comfortable, but you'll say funny things like, "You're a lot shorter than I thought you were, Kelly." And I
That's
assure you,
always
Oh my
so surprising.
God.
I am
That
short.
reminds me of when I went to Tenerife, and I've been in this secret container with for about 6 months with these people, and then we all went to Tenerife and gathered together, and it was so weird, like seeing people in physical matter reality, like particleized. But it was so amazing too, and it was like a little surreal feeling, just meeting these people in person, like. Oh my God, they're 3D. I can hug them. I can, touch them. And
Yeah,
then you can really
lovely.
feel like their energy. So it's so magical getting together in person, especially after meeting online. I can't wait.
Totally. 100%. I've had that experience too. So yeah, that's what we're going to get up to for the happy hour meet and greet, is just getting to know each other in 3D physical form, and it's so much fun, and we'll have lots of laughs and just a casual, relaxed, good time in an amazing space. They have poolside bars and so forth at Waterman, so we'll be gathering at one of those, and it will be just lovely, ideal, beautiful. And then, you know, it's just an easy day. It's just a settle in day. Like I say, it's a pre-event day. So lots of free time to just relax and settle in, unpack your bag, set up your room the way you want it, find the Wi-Fi, all that good stuff so that you feel confident and secure, and you know your environment a little bit once we really dive in. And there are multiple restaurants on the property at the resort, and whichever building that you're assigned will all be together, I'm sure. There's a restaurant that is designated for that building, which is really convenient. Last year we stayed in the main building, or I don't know if it's the main, but it's one of the bigger ones, and the restaurant was fantastic in that building. There's like buffet style, and they have Croatian, Dalmatian style food every day, but they cater to a really wide range of palates. They draw an international audience. So there is American style food, there is European style food from other parts of Europe. So you could, you know, whatever you want. Best part, amazing salad bar, amazing huge fruit spread every day. So lots of healthy, delicious, wonderful foods to choose from. So that's a little bit about that. And if you go all in and you do the VIP Visionary package with us, we will be welcoming you as our guests every evening. The 4 hosts, Agnes and Lili and Kali and Karen, all 4 of us, you get to enjoy our company. Hopefully that's a good thing. I think so. I think you'll enjoy us. We're pretty fun. So then moving on to the official day 1, it's Sunday, September 22nd. This is going to be the kickoff to the full Monty, the full deal. Breakfast on your own. Again, restaurant will be in your building most likely, or if we're in one of the smaller buildings, it might be adjacent. But anyway, very convenient and close by. Again, huge breakfast spread, and you can meet with retreat participants and hang out together, or if you like to have a little time to yourself in the morning to wake up and orient yourself and, you know, just get into your mental space on your own, you can totally do that too. Do it totally solo. So it's what works best for you, because you know you. And then we're going to go into a opening circle and orientation where we're bringing everybody together. We're creating a container, a safe space for you to dive deep into levels of yourself that you probably don't access all the time, and that's a vulnerable space for sure, and we want to protect everybody in that, and at the same time we want to build community and connection, and that's going to be what the opening circle offers us. And of course we also want you to know what to expect, where you can find everything, how you can do anything and everything throughout the retreat. So that'll be what the orientation offers you. We'll have lunch together as a group on property at the resort. And then there's some free time, because I'm sure everybody will be still wanting to unwind, whether you're coming in directly from home and you happen to live across the pond, as they say in the UK. There's usually a little jet lag, so you know you're going to want to deal with that a little bit. Maybe take a nap, maybe lounge by the pool, and we'll also do a local wine and olive oil tasting. So that's a lot of fun. That's one of the very Dalmatian experiences. I don't think you can visit Dalmatia without having some introduction to the local culture and cuisine. I don't know, you wouldn't want to anyway, I don't think. So we will have local wine and olive oil. Olive oil is like quintessential to Brač. It was the largest olive oil growing region in Croatia for probably centuries. You can't hardly take 2 steps on Brač without finding an olive tree. They're planted everywhere. Recently, I came across an interesting little tidbit of lore on Brač. I forget until what year, but kind of recently, like within the 20th century, men had to plant an olive tree before, legally had to plant an olive tree before they were eligible to marry, to get a
Oh, wow. I love that.
Yeah. So interesting little factoid. So yes, there are olive trees everywhere, and amazing, amazing olive oil. So you'll get a chance to experience that. And we are right along the sea at Waterman. So one of the amazing opportunities and experiences will be the activities that we can do just seaside. Very nice, quiet beaches and little tucked away places that we can take advantage of as a group. So we'll do a wonderful meditation by the sea, and the sun does set over the sea from the angle that we are on the island. So that's really lovely. We get beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunsets in Croatia. So very, very magnificent and inspiring. So we will also do dinner on our own on Sunday. And again, the VIPs are invited to join us hosts, and we will regale you with our amazing stories. And we'll enjoy spending time with you and getting to know you on a deeper level too. So anything you, Agnes or Lily, that you wanted to add about day one?
Well, I think I'm going to be dipping in the ocean every morning along with Karen, I know. So I just wanted to add that people can come dip. And then I'm also going to be chanting, and people can chant with me if they want to. And we're going to be doing every day, we're going to be doing some creativity and just creating that space, like Kelly says, to discover and explore beach combing or just doing things that you normally wouldn't do at home just because you don't have the time. And then you're going to be in this exotic environment where all possibilities are open to you. And so that's really what I'm looking forward to, and just having people to go play with and have some fun with. So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, bring out the child in all of us.
Definitely setting the scene for the following days.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's slide into day two here. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit. You can find all of this on our Croatia, Vision and HerPower Vision and Purpose in the Magic of Croatia retreat website. So if you miss anything here or want to deep dive and look at it more closely, tinyurl.com/HerPower 2024, and it has the agenda on there. You can jump to it at the top of the page. There's a menu bar. It's under program, and it will take you right to this section of the page, so you don't have to scroll and scroll. So day two will be Monday, September 23rd, and we will kick off the day with some morning yoga and meditation that will be led by me. I teach Hatha yoga, so it's a very slow, gently paced yoga. We hold poses for it depends on how intense the pose is, but let's say roughly around a minute. A more challenging pose will probably be a little less. Easier poses maybe a little bit more. And it's definitely beginner level. So if you don't have a background in yoga and you're not too sure about this activity, don't worry. We're not going to do anything crazy. I don't do any headstands or anything. So we'll keep our feet on the floor for the most part. And I love breath work. We definitely will be working meditation and breath work into the yoga every morning. It's totally optional too. So I assure you, if you just absolutely don't think this sounds like any fun to you, that's totally okay. Definitely my jam though. I absolutely love doing yoga in the morning. It's an outdoor yoga session. Under the trees, it's shaded. It's an amphitheater that we get to use for the yoga space in the morning, and it's fantastic. The resort's super quiet in the morning, so there's not a lot of people around. You don't have to worry that you're going to be putting on a show. And it's seaside, so you do have this, magic of the sea just to the side of where you're doing your yoga work, which is really beautiful, and it's a fun experience. And after morning yoga, we'll get some time to get breakfast on our own, clean up, take a shower, all that good stuff. We make sure there's plenty of time for everybody to do all of that good stuff in the morning. And then we'll get into the vision and purpose workshop, which is the heart and soul of the experience. We really want everyone to have the opportunity to really grow deeper into themselves, into who you really are, into what this phase of life is going to be about for you. And so we have an amazing workshop prepared that's going to lead you from the very, very first stages of envisioning and who you want to be and discovering that. Everybody's a little bit different in that. I know for me, the vision wasn't something I was super aware of, or something that I was going like, I want to do this thing that I always dreamed of when I was 5. I didn't have that kind of plan or idea in my head. So I was starting from scratch. But if you do have a vision that you've had since you were 6 and you haven't activated it yet, you can start there too. So it's just each person is different in that.
That will be the common themes throughout the days. Every morning, we will have a session of 2 hours where we will be working on all of that. So looking into your purpose and creating that vision, and then ultimately creating the roadmap to make it happen.
Yes. Yes. So we'll start at the beginning, and you'll be absolutely amazed at where you're at by the end of the week with this kind of focused work and lots of tools and tricks and strategies that we have up our sleeves to help you dig deeper than you've gone on your own, which is really amazing. And every day we will have the opportunity to have lunch together as a group, to build community, to build connections, to get to know each other and who we are in our lives, in our regular lives. And that's always a wonderful sharing experience. And it's phenomenal, the depth of relationships that you can build in a retreat format, because you do connect with people on such a different level, and I guarantee you will take these relationships back with you. It's very, very common that people who attend retreats together once want to attend more together, end up being travel buddies in the future. Yeah, we just connect with people on a really deeply authentic level when we put ourselves into these kind of spaces. So that's a huge benefit of retreat experiences. And so after lunch, every day we're going to have more of the activity and free time going on. So morning, we're doing the vision and purpose workshop, and afternoons have a lot of flexibility and a lot of activity and movement and adventure and excitement. And they work hand in hand with each other, and you will build off of what you're doing in the afternoons as you're looking into vision and purpose. Things are going to be ignited in you that you haven't maybe seen before. So first day, or I should say day 2, first day of the Vision and Purpose workshop, afternoon activity is the sea horseback ride. And this beautiful horse here, he is magnificent. He's tall. You can't tell because his legs are in the water, but he's tall. He's so gentle. So you do not have to have any horseback experience to participate in this activity. I have next to 0. I have nothing that counts. So, but he was wonderful. I wasn't nervous at all. It's very relaxed. Yes, that is actually me on the horse. And it's a really it's a very different kind of experience, I will say, with riding the horse in the sea. Like, I noticed when I did it, just this sort of calm that was just like surreal in a way. It was like take you to a totally different place in your mind. And it was just so relaxing and so peaceful. So that's an optional
I imagine
experience.
it kind of like brings you really present in the moment to just, your surroundings, and then, in communion with the horse and the ocean, Mother Nature, and just being held and cradled, and safe, and like able to bring out your inner mermaid.
Yeah, I mean, you're bareback, so I mean, you're feeling the horse's movement, right? The muscles and so it is like you're connecting with the horse and the energy of the horse. And like I say, he is so calm and gentle and you really do pick up on that in the way he moves and so forth. And yeah, it impacts you and your level of regulation and so forth too, definitely.
Horses are known for that. They're very
Yeah.
good at picking up where you're at. So just as a reminder, this is an activity that is depending on which package you will have chosen. And if you just take the Clarity one, you will have free time. And this is for people who have taken the Explore Journey or the VIP Visionary package.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. And yes, and if you have free time, don't worry. There is many things that you will have opportunities to do on property at the resort, as well as in, walkable distance from the resort. So
Yeah.
there's many magical experiences that you can give yourself, or you can just chill by the pool. So it's do your thing, do your style. We will have a free time or on your own dinner again on Monday, and we'll end the day after dinner with an evening reflection and journaling time together as a group. So important to revisit what has happened in your day, to really settle it into your heart, not just your mind. And that's what reflection and journaling time really opens up for us. And then moving into day 3, yeah, so here you can see the amphitheater. Just this photo is not a stock photo. This was last year's retreat. So this is the real space, and it's amazing. And you can see the sea off to the right side there. And really, just a great spot for doing yoga. We enjoyed it a lot. And you will too. So we'll start the day again with morning yoga. Each day will be a little bit different, but there'll be a lot of repetition as well. So you don't feel like, you're lost every day with all these new moves and new poses and so forth. It'll be a good mix of repetition and also new things at the same time. So good pace for the morning, I think, especially. Breakfast on your own again. We will get a little bit further, a little bit deeper with our vision, with our purpose, with what we're developing within ourselves. And then we'll have another group lunch together. And in the afternoon, you can again choose just free time and hang out. There's also a spa at the resort, so there's the opportunity to set up spa services. So that's another thing that you could partake in the afternoon. We will do a optional sightseeing walk to Supatar's historic Riva. That's just about a 15-minute, max 15-minute walk from the resort, 10 to 15 minutes, I'd say. I will be your guide and show you around Supatar. Lovely little seaside town with a little harbor, little harbor. And there's lovely little cafes and boutiques, and there's a bakery. There's lots of cutesy little things that we can look at along the Riva, that we can do along the Riva. There's a lovely old historical church that you can go in. So lots of things to see there. And then in the evening, after our reflection and journaling, we are going to do that a little on the early side, because we are going to head together for a group dinner event at Restaurant Punta. It is adjacent to the resort, so it's very close by. Amazing Dalmatian food there, amazing seaside view. They have a terrace that is right on the water, literally right on the water. Magical sunset view. And yes, it will be incredible. I love their food, love that experience. So that will wrap up Tuesday, and we will, on day 4, Wednesday, you're starting to see a pattern, I'm sure. We will have morning yoga and meditation available. We will have breakfast on your own available, and we will be well along in our workshop by that point, and you will be starting to see some amazing fruits coming out of that. And I think everybody will be very excited with what they're discovering and what they're putting together for themselves. And our big afternoon activity for the Explorer Journey and the VIP Visionary folks, we're going to be doing a Dalmatian cuisine cooking masterclass with Chef Big Bad John. Big Bad John is not bad at all. He is absolutely wonderful, very good friend of mine. I adore him. And he is a fantastic, amazing chef. With international following. He is a private chef at this point in his life. He has owned a couple of different restaurants, one in the south of France, and I believe a pub tavern style restaurant eatery in Germany, and he has settled with his wife and his two daughters in Croatia. He lives on Brač. They've been there about 15 plus years now, I would say. And so he will be showing us how to prepare some authentic Dalmatian food in his kitchen. So we'll take a little trip over there, and he will put us all to work. But fantastic. Yeah, you will love him. And if you're not doing that, of course, more free time available at the resort, and we will do another on your own dinner. By the way, I haven't mentioned there are resort property restaurants, but there are other opportunities within the same area as the resort where you can walk to. There's one little strip where there's great street food. That's always fun to experience. And as I mentioned in Supatar, which is not far at all, there's a number of cute little restaurants over there, and some of the cafes have full meal service as well. So lots of options for dinner on your own. And when we're there, I will absolutely highlight the ones that I'm most familiar with and the ones that I think are the most amazing experiences that I've had. And in the evening, we will reflect, we will journal, and we are going to do our big sound bath that evening. We'll be incorporating the sound bowls for sure without throughout the experience. That won't be a one-off, but this will be the really longer session.
Big one.
Yeah, the big one. And we have a couple of different possibilities on where we're going to do this. So I'm going to leave that one to be a surprise. But the resort offers several really great possibilities for where we can experience this sound bath. So we will see which one we choose. On Thursday, we will start our day off very similarly with morning yoga, meditation, breakfast, our final day of the workshop. So you're going to really be seeing it come together at this point. And we're going to give you a very concrete plan, a map to walk away with. So this doesn't just stay in Croatia, but it's something that you take back with you and you begin to create the life that you most deeply really desire for yourself. This is called living intentionally, and that's what we want for all of you when you walk away from this retreat, that you are living on a whole new level of experience. And so we will have lunch after that and more free time. We will be doing a meditative nature walk that afternoon. Again, it's optional. There's some lovely areas around the resort that are wild, I guess we could say, that untamed land that we can experience. So we'll be doing a little walking along the sea and into some of those nature preserve areas on Brač. Brač has a lot of nature preserve. It's very important to the Croatian people to maintain their land. And, so there's a lot of unspoiled areas, and that's a wonderful experience. We'll do some reflecting and journaling and have probably some major ahas by the end of this experience. We're really on the tail end of it here on Thursday evening. And we will conclude the whole group experience, including our Clarity Quest folks, with our group dinner on Thursday evening. It will be a Dalmatian evening at Happy Villa. That is Chef John's property, and he has a lovely little backyard type of space where he will be preparing the meal, and we will have musical accompaniment, local musicians from the island of Brach doing traditional Dalmatian style music. Lovely experience, very unique, one-off kind of experience that you're not going to find on any Croatian tours anywhere. Very authentic Croatian island, small village kind of feel, kind of get together. So that will be amazing. This was this is John's kitchen, his outdoor kitchen on his property, and you can see his Dalmatian event welcome sign and everybody who was there last year. So that's kind of fun. And then our final day, Friday, September 27th, day 6th. This is included in the Explorer Journey and the VIP Visionary package, a full day Blue Cave tour, including lunch and island hopping. There are 1,000+ some odd islands that are part of the Croatian coastline. So we'll be able to see 3 or 4 on this tour. The Blue Cave is on another island. It's not on Brach. And we will also be traveling to Hvar, which is usually an island people are very interested in. It's got a reputation for sort of being the place to see and be seen, where all the celebrities like to make appearances, known for Beyonce making a stop there. I'm not that big of a celebrity person, so I'm the worst person to ask who else has been there, but that's the one I know of off the top of my head. But it's a really cool area, very beautiful. And we will be doing lots of sightseeing, swimming and meditation stops. And the photo on the right here is inside the Blue Cave. And again, that is not a stock photo. We took it last year, so that's the real deal. And again, dinner will be on your own. You'll be pretty tired out. This is a long day. We're going to meet the boat at like 7:30 in the morning probably, and they will bring us back to the resort by about 6:30 in the evening. So it's a full day, and lots of time on the water. So you'll be ready to go night after this.
And maybe just to clarify that is the day where people on the Clarity Quest are checking out in the morning. So this is really for the people who are on the 2 other packages.
Right. Yes. So if you're doing Clarity Quest, check out in the morning. If you are doing Explorer Journey or VIP, you're going to want to stay through Friday night and check out on Saturday, because again, you're going to be tired and you're not going to be wanting to figure out how to get on the ferry, get back to Split, get to the airport. That's way too much for that day. So please plan to leave on Saturday if you are doing Explorer Journey or VIP. You'll get a good night's sleep, have breakfast at the hotel, and then you can do your checkout, and then bon voyage. And you'll be able to get back on this ferry, this Yadra Linea in the background here. That is the ferry that goes between Split and Brach, and that will be what you'll be coming to and from on. And that is what the itinerary looks like. We will give you full instructions on how to navigate once you fly into the airport, and where you will go next and what you will do. So don't worry, there is a process, but there is a plan. It is not difficult. It's very easy to get to the resort, to get to where we're staying, and we will help you through that.
And on our next call, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that on our next call, we will tell more about what the different packages are, etc. Give you more detail, because this is already a lot of information, of course, just for one call, a lot to process.
Yes, so that we'll go over that next section, what's included down at the bottom there. We'll go over that next call so that you can have a really good sense of what each of the packages is offering you. And I hope that gets everybody excited and inspired about everything that we have planned. It really is just a magical experience. We have thought of everything, and you're going to have an amazing time just doing it, being it, living it, and no worries for this whole week. We've got you covered every single step of the way.
Exciting.
Love it. I can't wait. Oh my God. I'm
Take care.
ready to go swimming now. I'm ready to go walking around now. I'm ready to just relax and recharge and get to know everybody and have some fun, have some giggles and laughter and just such a wonderful time. You're going to be amazed and blown away. Transformation is a matter of course when you go away out of your comfort zone
Yeah.
and you spend some time surrounded by people with the intention that you're going to move your life forward, that I'm going to go to the direction of my dreams, even if you don't know what your dreams are, because oftentimes we're so overwhelmed by our lives that we can't even remember who we are or why we're here. And so that's why we're creating this space, is for you to be able to remember you're an infinite, eternal creator capable of creating your life any way you want. And it's just by you making the decision that it's your time. It's your time to live your life in the way that you want to. So that's the invitation and the offer for you with this retreat and when working with any one of us. And we hope that you really feel into this and are able to put yourself first, because we got to put ourselves first and fill our own cups up before we can serve other people. And I'm
Absolutely.
sure, we're all busy these days and we all have lots of stuff going on. And the more that I help women remember that they need to take care of themselves first, the more they come back to me and go, oh my God, I am so happy that I made the decision to invest in myself, in my growth, in my development, and in my dream. You get to decide for your dream, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
we all have that opportunity to grab our dream and to really live.
It is really, how do you say that in English? Life transformational. Is that a term in English? Yeah, that's the one I mean. Yeah. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you next week again. And if you haven't had a chance, make sure that you watch this replay and tell us more about what attracted you, particularly in that whole agenda.
Yes,
And
we would love to know what
yeah.
you're the most excited about of all of those experiences. I would have a hard time to choose, but there's a lot of good stuff there. I feel like I wanted to say something, but I may have to wait till next week because I didn't know what it is right now.
Swimming in the sea with horses, that's what I choose. That's what like when Kelly told me about that, I was like, oh my God, I've never done that before. I'm not paraglided, but what do you call that when you when that guy takes you, like on a parachute kind of thing? Is
Oh
it
yes,
called
I've seen the
paragliding?
picture. Yeah. Is it a
Hang gliding.
Hang,
parachuting?
no,
Hang
maybe
gliding.
paragliding.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You jump off the mountain with the parachute. I've done that. I've done snorkeling. I've done a whole bunch of stuff, but I've never swam in the sea with horses. So, and that Adriatic Sea looks amazing. And yeah, so that's what I choose. What do you choose?
Ladies, I have to leave you because I am already 15 minutes late for my appointment. I sent a
Okay.
message saying that I was getting late, but it was exciting to go through that whole program again. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Super fun. Get the
Yeah.
juices flowing. All right. Well, thank you everybody who's joined us. We will see you next week. Don't forget, I know what I was going to say now. Don't forget, doors close August 22nd. So don't wait. Jump on board. We want to have you there with us. We've still got some spots available for you. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you all on the next call.
See you.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye-bye.